Oh my God, Anna.
Oh my
God.
I'm over here being like, I hope my cheese isn't too loud. Meanwhile, Adam's cutting the cheese.
Belcharella over here.
I don't know. I want to say this. I don't know what the fuck RJ ate the other day.
Oh my God.
But it was Belchy and Tootie.
Tootie.
The whole day.
Tootie.
It was like a cartoon man. He was like, that. It was crazy.
It was crazy.
It was crazy.
It was all day.
And he tried to be like, I think it was that factor meal. I think that factor meal was too old. I think it was expired. And I said, go look at the thing. Look at what it says is the like best by. And he was like, oh, it was by today. And I was like, well, then it wasn't the factor meal,
girl.
No.
So
Before we get,
you thought it was the ginger ale.
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense either. I think I was drinking a lot of hot water.
RJ, though,
oh yeah, he was like, it's my hot water with lemon I drink.
I think you're onto something. I had
Miranda had a ginger ale.
I had my first ginger ale maybe in my life. The only other time I remember having a ginger ale is when my grandma would get, I don't know if it was like from the Schwann's man or something, but she would get those little like sorbet like cups. And I remember we would get the sorbet and then pour the ginger ale over it. Like that is the only time I ever remember having ginger ale. And my like 5:30 a.m. flight, I didn't want a Diet Coke, and you don't get coffee on planes, so I didn't get it. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try a ginger ale. And I had it, and I was like,
good on a plane.
I was like,
it's
holy
something about it.
RJ is on to something. Like it was so good. And
that's my plain bevy. RJ's an everyday ginger.
Yeah.
I'm a plain ginger ale.
Got it. Yeah. It was,
and honestly,
it was really
Miranda,
Tell
you
me.
don't like whiskey? Have a whiskey ginger.
I don't know if I could do that.
I think you could.
On a plane?
Not on a plane. In regular life.
I literally can't even the aroma of the whiskey coming up to my nose.
You won't smell it. You'll smell ginger.
I don't believe you.
You'll smell the bubbles.
Girlies have a better scent than boys.
Nobody has a better scent than me, honey. I don't give a fuck. Okay?
Okay, girl.
Before we get any further, I have some news. Yes.
You're pregnant.
Even better. You guys.
Oh my God.
I ate a chicken strip.
Oh my God.
A real one? Not a fake girly?
I ate a chicken strip
with no
Disney
seed.
World.
Yeah, chicken strip.
I had a chicken strip. The first time in 5 years that I've eaten meat. Wow. I had a chicken strip.
Was it from Cosmic Rays?
Were you like RJ and you were Tootie and Burpee all week
because
of it?
So this was, and you have to listen to Close Friends to hear my travel
fiasco
story.
Honey.
You literally join Close Friends to
pay the
$5
this month just to listen to it.
Just to listen to the plane story. But it was like at 10 o'clock at night. And I was like, I'm going to get a cheese pizza from the quick service. And Jason's like, I'm going to get a chicken strip. And I was like, you know what? Sounds
I've had the
really
worst
good
day of my life.
Like, can I have one of these? And he was like, what? And I was like, I want one of these. And I did the thing where I used to do it. And I dipped it in barbecue sauce and honey mustard. And I was like,
oh, so
holy
good.
shit. This
you basically
so
ate a French fry at that point. It's not, yeah.
And I was like, is this me now? Am I a pescatarian who will eventually or like occasionally dabble in Disney chicken strips? I think so.
Specifically
Disney chicken
strips. I only do QSR chicken strips.
And I mean, like, and that has been a woe of mine on Disney Cruise Line.
Well.
However many times I've sailed these past like non-meat eating, I was like, God, the chicken strips always look so good on the cruises. And like, it's such an easy thing to get on their quick service, like pool deck. So I don't know, you guys. I think
she might be cooking some chicken.
We're cooking some chicken strips now. But Jason's really excited. He goes, listen, if you want it, like, we can go to Raising Cane's. And I was like, and I go, honestly,
Miranda, if you go to Raising Cane's,
we're going up Casey Way.
No, if you go to
driving,
stop talking. If you go to Raising Cane's, I'm pointing right at you. If you go to Raising Cane's, we are doing a Cream Puffs episode about Raising Cane's.
Okay.
And you are coming on as guests.
Okay. Well, you guys are gonna have to. It's like a spur of the moment.
You have to get
thing.
the homemade honey mustard.
Okay, but
fuck
you have
the
to
cane
understand,
sauce, Casey.
like you're gonna
fucker. I don't care about the cane sauce.
At the ready that next couple of days, like before a close friend, like because it's not. I don't crave chicken tenders all the time.
Miranda, we are always at the ready to do a cream puff.
We are always ready.
Always
to do
at the ready, girl.
So stand by.
Proud Boy, stand back and stand by.
We'll have to get one installed in your house, but we all have lights that whenever it's time for a cream puffs, it lights up, and we're like,
it's like Batman.
Oh, it's time to organize.
Seen them. You can buy those at Uncommon Goods. It's like when you're thinking of that person, you just light it up.
Yes.
So I will let you know, and it will be very exciting. If the day
it'll redeem your crumble fiasco.
Yeah, because that was the first night, and then I didn't have any more chicken tenders after that. It was just the first night. So
okay,
yeah. So we'll see, but I was like, I cannot wait to tell. I almost like posted it, and I was like, no, I'm gonna tell him on pod.
Save it. I gotta save it.
I haven't asked you this. When you transition to full pesca,
full pesca,
when you would go to B-dubs. Would you just get like? Do they have a cauliflower option?
Cauliflower wings.
Oh, okay.
They're not great.
No,
as you can imagine.
Yeah,
and cauliflower makes you too.
Sure.
Yeah, but you're gonna be like me.
Usually get used to it. Apart. It's very fried.
Yeah. Really?
It is literally
a French
fried dough with a little bit of cauliflower inside of it. So
they're little donut holes.
Yeah, for real though.
Profiteroles.
Yes. Like you're like, is this even cauliflower? Probably not.
Wow.
Well, girlies, we've survived the first week. How are we feeling?
We survived the word we want to use.
Yeah. Died. Divorced. Beheaded. Any of those?
I will say this. There was, because Saturday Night Live happened on Saturday.
We did.
Lin-Manuel did a little cameo.
Adam G or Lin-Manuel, you did a little.
Give us it.
Come on. Come on.
How does a bastard orphan son? Okay, that's really bad. That's really bad. That's awful.
Wow.
That is bad.
How dare you,
My
Sully?
Trump is pretty good. No, that was bad too.
Don't sully Jace's favorite musical.
How dare?
All time.
And I watched because like she'll come up on TikTok. I follow SNL.
Your favorite app to use.
My favorite app to use. Yeah. I'm back with my Chinese spy.
We're back together.
We're
back.
I
missed you. Well, I need shit.
So then, I watched Weekend Update, and it was like the first thing was like President Trump was sworn in this week, and I had to pause and be like, that happened this week. Like so many things happened that I was like, that was 2 weeks ago, wasn't it?
No.
And that wasn't even the most major news that was dropped.
I just told you I ate chicken strips.
Yeah.
Biggest news.
The biggest news. The chicken strip, and
chicken strip.
We say farewell this year.
We got the goodbye dates.
We got the goodbye dates.
Oh my
God. The gang is getting back together. We are reuniting. And
the gang goes to PIzzerizzo.
The gang is going to PIzzerizzo. Can you believe this?
Has the gang ever gone to pizza? Have we all gone to PIzzerizzo together?
Not all four.
No, not all four of us.
No, we've gone in as separately.
Yes. Every entity
felt each other's spirit in the walls.
Yeah. So you guys were all going. They announced the closing dates of Mama Melrose, Muppet Vision, PIzzerizzo.
So
and we're saying goodbye together.
Saying goodbye together.
We're saying goodbye.
Well, we're gonna handcuff ourselves to the building.
That's the plan. Really,
I'm handcuffing myself to the disco ball.
Yes.
I'm hanging from the ceiling.
I'm gonna be on those, the grassy lights things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be handcuffed to there, so Rizzo can just have.
When is it? When is the actual closing day?
June 7th.
June 7th. Wow.
And Mama Melrose's last day is May 10th.
So we won't say goodbye to her.
I said goodbye the first time I ever ate there.
I have never eaten at Mama Melrose.
Casey, and Joey went. When was that, Casey?
It was like May 2022. And
it was honestly a fine dinner. Like, it was fine.
She was cute.
Yeah.
We got a good spot because they sat us away from all of the families and children.
Yeah. They knew.
It's not the tea. It's like Olive Garden.
Yeah.
Like corral everyone together for a meal.
It's like the red and white plaid like
tablecloth. Plastic tablecloth.
It's kind of cute.
It is kind of cute.
It's kitschy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's hard because you can't outdo. It's hard to outdo Buca di Beppo in terms of kitsch, generic Italian American kitsch.
Mm. But they do New York Italian American,
write that down. Buca di Beppo cream puff, please. We got to take notes.
Please, I won't be attending.
Come on, Adam.
I am not going to a Robert Earl establishment.
You still.
I still
harbor ill
will
towards that man.
What did he do to you?
I worked for him.
Planet Hollywood.
I forgot
doing the wobble.
Planet Holly weird, more like.
I had a cousin visiting Walt Disney World this weekend, and they went to Disney Springs, and I did say Planet Hollywood was an option for them, but she has 2 small kids and
Oh yeah. You didn't say TREX?
You didn't say Chicken Guy?
I did say Chicken Guy. I gave a lot of options.
Yeah.
A Rainforest Cafe.
I did not suggest Rainforest Cafe.
Why not?
Because they'll see it.
They don't have it in Iowa.
Not
TREX?
anymore.
No TREX?
Did we ever? I don't even know. No, I didn't say TREX because they're little girls. I didn't know how we felt about scary dinos.
Oh my God! Here we go.
We gotta protect the
back
girls.
in Trump's America. We're gendering dinosaurs now.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs are for boys.
Dinosaurs are for boys. Gross.
Gorillas at Rainforest Cafe are for girls.
Yeah, that's the rule.
The
Rainforest Cafe is for girls. T-Rex is for boys.
That's the title of the episode. Let's get that SEO in here, honey.
Hey, but Robert Earl, it is Earl of Sandwich.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yes,
he's the Earl.
Robert Earl.
And Chicken Guy.
And Chicken Guy, yes.
Give me some
Chicken
more
Guy is the collab. Yeah.
I have actually had an Earl of Sandwich at LAX since I have departed, but that's because there were no.
And famously, there was an Earl of Sandwich at the Philippines Mall of America, and I told Adam, "You can't escape. You can never go to the Earl.
You can never. You're in a simulation."
But we are so we are going.
We're going. And I asked Joe, I said, Joe, do you want to come with us?
This is a very special moment for me. I would love you to be part of it.
Depending on if you come or not, it's either an engagement party or a bachelorette.
Yeah.
And he goes, well, PIzzerizzo is really like your thing.
He's like, please.
He's like, and then when you're like, Miranda, Adam, and RJ are coming, he's like, fuck no, I am not coming.
No.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
We're just, so he was like, so we're just sitting we're sitting around.
Yeah,
that's what they're not going to understand. Like, people are
not
going to get it. It's a come and go batch party.
We are stationed for the 3 hours that PIzzerizzo is open.
The top floor is open.
Yeah,
we're sitting there.
Yeah,
making TikToks, and I want to do every dance.
The Lizzo dance.
We're gonna do
all of it.
We'll do the Rizzo dance. We're gonna do it all.
The Rizzo.
It's the one Kate. It's the About Damn Time song.
It's when I tried to do the list.
Yeah.
Now it's the Rizzo dance.
But it's the Rizzo dance. We're doing all of it. We're gonna make our own Muppets challenge.
We'll have card games. And listeners, you know what? We're gonna make an invite, and if you're at Walt Disney World, we would love for you to come. Oh, Friedrich is coming as well. That was him opting in.
Can you make sure no one's trying to break into our home, RJ? Thank you. Oh. Through our front door that's in our bedroom.
Oh, yeah. Because listeners, as you also know that, or if you may not know, that the banquet room at PIzzerizzo is only open for like the first 3 hours of operation. Like they start closing down the second floor by like 2:00.
Yeah.
So if you've ever like been like, oh, I didn't see it, because if you go after 2:00, then they've like shut down the stairs to it. They make it.
Well, if you've gone after 2:00, you would have had to be there by like 3 because they're only open they're open for like 4 hours a day.
Yeah.
Let's look at what the PIzzerizzo hours are.
Yeah. And I'm buying. Do they still have those Caesar salad cups? Because I'm
pretty sure. Yeah.
Girl, you know what? If you show up, if you're a close friend that shows up,
we will buy you a pizza.
We'll buy you.
I'll tell you what. Those
cup.
Caesar salads are tossed fresh.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're not just open. I've watched. I've been. I was there. I worked there for a shift one time.
Is open from 11 to 5.
Wow.
6 whole hours.
That's
6
not
hours.
nothing, RJ.
And they do have a little thing on here that says the last day to enjoy PIzzerizzo will be June 7th, 2025. Wow. The location will permanently close on June 8th, 2025 to make way for the new Monsters, Inc. themed land coming to Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Wow. That's all.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow. Someone had to write that copy. Ugh.
In tears.
Oh, no.
Wow.
It's all,
they have a plant-based
AI.
Yeah.
What is
do we know Caesar salad $4.29?
Amazing. Do we know what Disney's AI? Any cast members that know what the AI is called?
That's what Genie is now. They just turned Genie into that.
Because we don't have Genie anymore. It's not Genie anymore, right?
Yeah.
No, correct.
She did nothing.
Girl,
Genie flopped.
Go ahead, girl. Give us nothing.
Hey, but the pizza cookie has stayed on the menu. The pizza cookie is so cute, y'all.
I guess they do still have their Disney Genie service where they give you recommended activities.
Oh. Okay.
So.
Sure.
Yeah, but we did say that
But why would you need it when you've hired Miranda as your travel agent?
Yeah. She is Genie.
Exactly.
She's got the costume.
I am your Genie girly. Yes.
Well, Rocky has the costume still.
Yeah, she has the costume. Yeah. She won't give it back.
She won't give it back to you.
Yeah, so we're planning on being there the weekend of May 16th, 17th, that time frame. So we'll figure out a date and an exact time, which please know it will begin at 11.
Yeah.
We will drop PIzzerizzo.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get beers from Baseline and bring them over.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said Jace is going to be in charge of going to Baseline and getting us more beers.
Jace
and bringing them over.
Jace is coming.
He's booking the room. He has to come.
Yeah.
He's in charge.
I was going to have him watch
I thought
Friedrich.
you booked the room.
No, we're not staying on property.
But please, you should stay on property, and you should.
Tell you why.
There's no better deal.
Well, that was the clause. I said we are not. If I come back, I'm not staying on property. I just can't.
When do we ever stay on property?
I kind of want to go to a pool.
I know that is I'm like, maybe we look at rates and
all the hotels in Orlando have pools. It's not that,
but no, they're trash.
Miranda, will we go to a water park?
Yeah, will you go to Blizzard Beach with us?
Will we go to Volcano Bay? Tapu.
I will bring a swimsuit to potentially go to
a Blizzard Beach or a typhoon.
To a typhoon or Blizzard Beach, because that's what we tried to do. Casey? We tried to do that.
Why don't we Let's do this. We break into river country.
Okay.
Yes.
And we swim in those
fleshy bacteria waters.
Amazing. Yeah. Perfect.
No notes.
No notes.
Yeah, I think because we've got a cruise Casey Way. We could do the Raising Cane's on Casey Way for
save your chicken strip for that.
Cruise Casey Way the way in Cars. They like turn all the lights on Casey Way and they just cruise down Casey
I will say
Way.
the Casey Way, the Palm Parkway sign. It's not. It's Palm A. They're missing some letters.
Oh no!
When I say that, most of the letters are.
Well,
gone.
we'll start the fund right now.
Yeah.
So any donation will help towards the refurbishment of
Vitalization.
Parkway. The revitalization of
Governor DeSantis, we call on you, sir.
I mean, they're really focusing towards the other end of Palm Parkway. Yeah. It's the beginning of it that really needs some.
Well, we'll replace it with a marquee, like the Vegas.
Are we gonna go to Chicken Salad Chick?
It's a lot of chicken happening. Small steps, you guys. Baby steps.
No, I said we should go to Domu and Susaru.
Oh yeah,
sure.
Ooh, Domu. Ooh, Zomu.
Miranda was just there. You, RJ, you missed it.
You told me. You said they went to Domu.
Oh, that's right. I did.
Yeah.
Yes, it was perfect for
RJ had his little clips in. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, he's got.
I'm
cutie little bangs today.
Cute. It's cute. Yeah, we decided to go to Domu when it was 40 degrees and raining. In Orlando, Florida, and it was a perfect option. We got a spot car. It was an hour-long wait.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, go.
Please. I was gonna say. I mean, so now it's a bachelorette. So I am making a PIzzerizzo veil.
Incredible.
What is that? What does that mean?
It's a little veil. I think I'm gonna do red. But I'm not sure yet. Yes,
red.
Trust me.
Red.
Trust me.
Oh,
trust the process.
Trust the process. It's PIzzerizzo. We need reds. But
can it be a netted version of that black and white or the red and white tablecloth? Because if you can do that, that's I think really the energy.
I don't think I'm that good.
Don't sell yourself short, Casey.
Casey,
you ran a button business.
That's true.
You're also handmade, Casey. Come on.
I am also handmade.
You are also handmade, honey.
But I'm gonna try it. But because I've already ordered the sequence pizza slices to put on the back of the veil.
Sequenced? Oh my god, amazing!
This is kind of PIzzerizzo.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll favorite that.
But yeah,
and Adam and I will just dress.
I'm just gonna wear a big pizza slice.
Oh.
And RJ will be the Caesar salad cup.
I will absolutely be the Caesar salad cup. I'll do a helmet.
Do like a little headband. And it's just an actual.
Yeah.
You bring Velcro with you, put it on the bottom of the cup, attach it, and then you just wear the cup around.
Yeah.
And get like a domed lid like you would so that it stays in.
A Frappuccino lid.
Yes. Yeah. Well, but one that has the cover.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or because don't you have those headbands where you can like swap the characters and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we can we do like a DIY Rizzo for those?
Yeah, they don't make a lot of Rizzo plushes, so that would be an expensive one.
Or even like a pizza. I think a little
pizza.
Yeah, a little pizza puff. Well, how does it attach? Is it Velcro or no?
Yeah.
It's it's like
So if we did make a little Velcro on the bottom, it would.
Yes. I don't have one with me, but pretend this guy he's got like a little piece on him and it wraps around the
it wraps
and,
around.
And that has
it
Velcro.
wraps on the band.
There you go. Miranda's got it.
I wonder, or like maybe a magnet.
Miranda, you could put that on your head.
Yeah.
Now.
do a little post for us for the thumbnail. Amazing.
Where should we go up? Oh.
Well, I saw that you were already hawking your PIzzerizzo designs, Casey.
Hey, you know,
you jumped right on it. You're like, the time has come. Now is the time to honor her tradition, her legacy. All designs are now on
All
sale.
designs are on sale at tpublic.com. Use my referral link.
Honey. Oh my
God. Yeah.
I'm really excited. I think it'll be a fun time.
Yeah,
I think
me too.
so too. Because I said it. I said I have to.
You have
pay homage.
You have to.
Yeah, RJ and I can, fly in that morning and then be out that night. I mean, it'll be great.
I mean, there never anything that happens with flight, so I think you'll be totally great to just plan that.
Luckily, we live in a city where we do have a direct flight,
okay.
Miranda.
Okay.
So, it's not an issue for us.
Is it just Southwest? It's
no,
just Southwest.
no direct flight to MCO. None.
Wow.
From Des Moines.
From Disney.
But from us, Adam, is it just Southwest? I guess Frontier technically.
JetBlue.
Yeah, I was
is there JetBlue?
Technically.
No, JetBlue doesn't fly to Chicago.
Yeah, we have two JetBlue flights out of Chicago.
Plenty of flights to MCO. Well, we're a United family, obviously. We've talked about this.
Spirit has a nonstop.
Girl, I don't want to be a Spirit at the end of that flight, okay?
No. You will be a Spirit.
You will be a Spirit.
You will be, Diva.
Just like Rizzo.
American also has a nonstop.
There you go.
Everybody.
Cool.
I was going to say, I feel like everybody flies direct.
Yeah, to Chicago.
Chicago.
Like, what else will we possibly do there? Like, what? Because, gosh, when's the last time all four of us were there together? Was it September of 2020?
Got it.
Because our
it was at Harv's cabin.
Harv's cabin.
Harv's cabin. Wow.
Harv's cabin.
Was it not? Well, because we were all there before y'all moved. Again, one time. Remember the time we went to PIzzerizzo? But just me and Adam got really drunk.
Adam got drunk at Hollywood Studios. Yes. I remember
but
that.
RJ wasn't with
RJ
us.
was not there. So the last time it was the four of us was September 2020.
Yeah.
Was that when I was in Disneyland with my family?
No.
I was just not in.
I think you were working.
You were.
Oh.
Nope, he wasn't.
I wasn't.
He wasn't working.
Maybe on something.
But that was 2020. That was pre-Panorama.
No, it was post
mid.
Oh, it was Panorama. It was Panorama.
I can give you dates. I will.
It was April of 2021.
It was right before we left.
Oh, it was right before we left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was Miranda like cried and was like, "Oh, you're leaving." And I was like, "Okay."
I don't think I did.
Weirdo.
That's when you moved down.
Was that when you did?
Moved here.
That was the same trip where you 4 parks one dayed. To like.
No, I've never. The first time I did 4 parks one day was for my birthday last year.
Didn't you and Miranda try in 4 parks one day just for pictures on that last day?
No.
What did you do on there?
We went to Magic Kingdom, me and Adam.
Oh, you just did Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we rode People Mover.
And we said goodbye. And I said goodbye.
Oh my gosh.
May 1st, 2021.
The masks.
May 1st, 2021.
Where are we? Where is that photo?
PIzzerizzo.
Is that in PIzzerizzo?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't have.
Sorry.
Okay. Jesus. I don't have a single picture of RJ from that trip.
Yeah, what the fuck was I doing? Okay, let me check.
Yeah,
the
he must have been gone.
And that was when me and Miranda went on our VIP tour.
May of 2021.
It was like end
May
of
1st,
April.
2021. Look at your 1 second every day.
Okay, May 1st. I'm on my Instagram stories. My RJ Food Rocks, because that was the only one that I had. Oh. I was filming the Impulse Project Cabaret.
Oh.
RJ just like not go to the RJ just must not go to the parks with us.
Oh, sorry, but then we did a sangria somewhere. Is this
Oh, Four Rivers over Madison County?
Is this Madison County or is this
Three Bridges?
That's Three Bridges.
This isn't oh my god. This isn't DAC.
No.
This isn't Nomad.
But no, and then honestly, I don't even think we went to the parks together in 2020 because this is the picture of the four of us, and that's Jace, not RJ.
My family
in September
came because they were taking the car.
They were taking the pilot.
The pilot.
No, the Odyssey.
Oh my God, Adam. On April 30th, 2021, you received your viewfinder of BTS. And there you are in your Epcot outfit going through it for the first time. Wow. Crazy.
Yeah, so God knows the last time I think honestly, if that's the case, the last time the four of us were in the parks together, maybe the first and last time was
Florida Parks
was March of 2019.
Wow.
I think that's the only time we've ever like taken a picture at least of the four of us.
Well, I mean, we went whenever we all dressed up as the Oompa Loompas.
Was that in 2019?
No, that was like
2018, right?
2018.
Yeah.
Is this fun for anyone listening?
Yeah.
I mean, like, this is the most bizarre episode we've ever done.
I don't care.
But it's we're investigative reporting, you know?
Yeah.
Mm.
What do you want me to do? Go, yeah.
I suddenly discovered a go off while we've been doing this.
Oh.
So. Yeah, it's about this episode.
All right, we can dive in to go off.
I think we're 31 minutes in. It's perfect timing.
Great.
Okay, it's time to go off. This is the segment of the podcast where each one of us goes off about something that we feel we need to
passionate about,
shout from the rooftops. So who would like to go first and go off? Wow,
not everybody at once.
Adam, since you have one, you why don't you
start us off?
Why don't you start us off, girl?
I think I may have caused
another accident.
This surge in conspiracy theories by putting it into the universe that we should have fun conspiracy theories. I felt like I was very clear when I said that I wanted them to be like light, bubbly, not harmful, you know. I was online today and I saw a man who was like, McDonald's says that they sell 2.5 billion hamburgers a year. I don't know where he got that number, by the way. I don't know where he got that number. He said they serve, which means they would have to sell 700 million. Something, they have to sell this many per day to hit that number in a year. And then he was like, but there's only 1 billion cows. Really makes you think. And at first I was like, does he think one cow is one burger?
Oh my God.
But then and then it got worse. And then it got worse than that. It got worse than that. I went into the comments. Something I shouldn't have done.
I love it.
Because I was like, what's the point? What is he trying to, because it's one of those classic, really bad, like, I'm just asking questions.
Yeah,
and then you have to put the pieces together. And people were like, oh, has anyone ever put together the number of children that go missing and the discrepancy in the cows? And I was like,
what
are we
insinuate
that McDonald's is
serving
children meat?
Oh my God.
And I was like, we've actually fully lost the plot. I feel like I growing up, I was like, man, those peasants in medieval times, weren't they crazy? They just believed anything. Mama, the peasants are here. They are among us.
Mm-hmm.
The peasant mind is back in a big way. What do you mean you think that the missing children of the world are in your McDonald's burger? And also, I'd like to be very clear. It doesn't matter. It would not be cheap. Let's just say that. Your burgers would not be that cheap from missing children. I'm just gonna say it. They would be more expensive.
Oh my god.
So
Oh my
anyway,
god, where are we?
Thank you, Adam, for that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank
I
you
just
so
wanted to
much.
bring that to light,
Yeah.
and I apologize for
That's
putting
something
out
I
fun
might dream about
conspiracy
tonight.
theories
But
in the universe.
great.
She had one chicken
I had
strip,
one
and now
chicken
she's
strip.
never going back. We were so close.
Well, chicken's different. That's just plastic.
Yeah. I'll allow it. I'll go.
Great.
Okay, Miranda, go Orf.
Here is something I will never understand. I do get when you're having a nice little stroll with your loved one, just on your way to dinner, on your way after dinner, just a lovely little walk, and you hold hands with your loved one. It's like a nice comforting moment. What are we doing in this year? What is going to happen to you if, God forbid, you let go of that person's hand going through a crowd, going around a pole, going around a fence? I need to know what kind of curse will happen to you and your family if you, God forbid, let go of one another's hand. I watched, and this was not the only two couples. I filmed two couples that we were walking behind, and they, instead of letting go of the hands, they lifted their hands above their heads, still holding
to go over the
trash
can?
over a barricade. And it happened thrice. 3 times this happened. Both couples refused to let go of the hands. And it's like the same thing if you're in a crowded theme park and people are holding hands and they're walking toward you and it's maybe a narrow hall. They look at you as if like, I can't let go of their hand if I'm going to run into you. You're going to have to like Red Rover me.
Mm-hmm.
Like it is just, and I just don't understand that. Like, what is it? Am I just not? I am not a PDA person. We know
unaware
this.
people.
But like, let go of nothing is going to happen to you if you let go of their hand for 10 seconds. Like, please, for the love of God, stop.
I actually think people shouldn't hold hands in public. That's gross.
In the summertime,
wear gloves.
I am like, and okay, none of you have ever touched Jace's hands before in your life, and I'm gonna say this on pod. This man has
sweaty,
disgusting fucking. I think he needs to see a doctor. He needs to go to a clinic. He will sometimes he'll like go and touch me, and I was like, if you ever fucking touch my hand,
they're so blissfully in love, listeners.
It is. It's a condition. It has to be. It is like always like it's so gross. And
sweaty,
I was like,
it's sweat.
It's not
a miracle
that
I've been dreaming of.
It's not pleasant. So he knows not to do that. If he's got,
he knows better not to.
Like if I'm like wearing my sweatshirt like this, then fine. But it's like, especially like you do it in the summertime. Like I'm like, ew, stop holding hands in public. Sickos, that's gross.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all.
Yeah, I mean, I could do a full hour Netflix special on people not knowing how to move in a theme park
with another, not only like by themselves, but like with another person.
Spatial awareness.
All versions. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Okay. I got mine.
Right.
Genuinely, the families who walk.
Yes.
The families, a full
5 abreast.
Yeah.
And
But
you're like, what are you doing?
Did you know in Shanghai, though, they built the theme park knowing that Chinese families do in fact walk like that? So they're literally like interstates wide. That's how wide their sidewalks are, knowing that there's going to be like families of 8 walking side by side.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's just crazy.
Casey.
All right, y'all. Yeah, mine is going off of that. We got to do better about spatial awareness. You need to be aware of the people around you in all situations. Not only just walking, just kind of knowing, kind of keep your head on a swivel. You should kind of always be, because guess what? Guess what, y'all? The world does not revolve around you. There are other people here. And so, it's just for everything. think about the people around you, especially if you're like someone that likes to make. Oh my God, I'm getting
gosh.
so.
She's so
it's transferred to Casey from me.
They're taking my voice. You know, the people that make big gestures and stuff. Think about that. There might be someone that is trying to get around you or something, or just like, you know, also just like at a restaurant. Think about where you are and how loud you are. Like, I don't understand the people that can just be that talk so loud and they don't care that everyone else can hear everything they're saying. Like, I don't understand. Like, I could be talking like this in a restaurant and that's fine, but there is someone in the table next to me or the table across the way that's like, I can't, like, they're just so loud, loud. And I'm just like, how do you not notice it? How do you not? My friend Alex used to date someone that was he was a belter, like he would like belt music and stuff, you know, and I'm like, this guy, and I remember thinking, this man is too gay for us, I think. But he's just obnoxious is what it was.
Yes, yeah. That can occur to any orientation, any gender,
any one of us on this pod.
Any one of us on this pod.
Yeah. And it's all about time and place.
If I can, just sorry, as a member of the really quiet community, just
please, Adam,
a person who's very quiet myself.
Yes, I see you.
I hate to talk and I hate to take space.
Yeah.
But I just want to say that those people are awful.
Yeah.
And I hate them.
Yeah.
They should die.
They're also the first to get their first, second, third to get voted off the traitors because you're doing too much and people don't
much.
Or in some cases you're not doing enough and people start to question you there. But hey, let me just say this, RJ.
You do too little, honey. Yes.
RJ, let me just say you're caught up, right?
No, I have no.
Not a single episode he's watched.
But I will.
We're not a Peacock household.
Yes, you are. You have oh my God. Do I need to send over the password?
Everyone's got Casey's Peacock, honey.
Everyone's got the password.
Well, everybody's seen it.
Leave.
But no, I will say in the most recent episode, Nikki looks so good.
Oh,
her breasts are just popping out of her little like bustier top, and then she's wearing the flannel, but she's got it to where it's only on her elbows. So
she's wearing flannel. Oh my God, amazing!
She's walking around the house with, you know, like it's like a flannel shirt, but she's not wearing it on her shoulders. It is just just draped, hanging from her elbows. So it's like tank top, big boobs, her little thing, and she looks so good.
Aren't they? Who is it? Chriselle and who's the Bachelorette? That's
the Bambies. Gabby, Chriselle, and Gabby.
Aren't they like? Because everyone on Twitter was like, Nikki's gonna be into girls by the end of the
That's what Traitors. I said they're converting her.
They're converting her.
But yeah, she looks so good. This last episode, I was like,
okay.
And she got her hair slicked back. She was giving Casey Musgraves. Oh, she looks so good.
And you know what? She deserves to look good. Nikki,
she deserves it.
We are Team Nikki in this pod. Okay,
on this pod, for sure.
In this pod,
beautiful.
RJ,
sorry, that's all.
RJ, go off.
Are you going to talk about last night?
Oh.
I got to see an amazing show last night called Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. It was so it is the condensed version of
the tour. The tour is the condensed.
The tour is yes, it's condensed milk, honey.
Because Casey, if you don't know, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, which is a fan fiction, was 2 plays that they've condensed down to 1.
I do know, and there was some that you could see it the same night, and other times you would come the next day.
Yeah. Yes. And you know what? There were moments where I basically all of Act 2, where I literally it was going right through me, honey. I was like, nothing is sticking.
Like a nice coffee.
Like a nice coffee, honey. I was belching and tooting, just like a few days ago. And then I start to question, like, yes, you've got magic on stage.
That's my question. Did they keep like all the magical elements?
They've
kept a
is
lot.
incredible.
It's incredible.
That's what I've heard.
But then on the drive back, I
Miranda,
was like,
they start the show and they're all in like regular costumes,
clothes.
and then they like pass through platform 9 3/4,
and they're in robes.
There's a flash of light on the stage, and then they're all in full robes. And I do not know how they did it.
Yeah.
Like I thought about it for the next 10 minutes. Couldn't tell you a thing that happened on stage because I was fully like, how did that happen?
The first, I mean, there were moments where I was like, yes, the magic is impressive, but couldn't this just have been like a stunt spectacular if that's all you're doing?
I'll be honest.
It basically is.
It's a theme park show.
I could not imagine sitting 6 hours.
I can't believe Universal has not been like, we're just going to put this at our theme parks.
Yeah.
But you know what? There was a huge family in front of us, and the mom was probably around our age, maybe like a few years older.
Oh my God.
And she loved it. She literally loved it. We were talking out loud of like, because they held the show.
They had a tech hold.
Hold right before the sorting hat because Hermione was not on her spot.
Oh.
And so they called it on the God mic. Hold, please, cast.
Hermione's daughter. Sorry, Hermione's daughter.
Oh, yes, of course.
Let's clear the actors and crew. Please clear the stage. And then everyone, we're going to be on a temporary hold. We'll let you know when the show is back on. And then during intermission, we were talking about like, yeah, I couldn't tell what happened. And the mom turned around to us and was like, it was because Hermione wasn't in her spot.
Oh.
I had noticed it.
Oh,
blah, 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 blah.
Oh my God.
She was that energy. But then
it was
daughter,
the inline at Disney energy. Though.
Absolutely.
Actually,
this is
Daffy
actually
Duck
how it works.
is not
it's
Donald
actually
Duck.
not Daffy Duck. Yeah, it's actually Donald Duck. But then she had like 4 kids, and the one daughter was like crying. She was like absolutely living. She was absolutely living. So I was like, okay, this is that I will just accept that like I've outgrown this, and that's okay.
Yeah.
You didn't even grow up with it though.
That's true.
Yeah.
I watched the movies. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like the old man that saw the Bob Dylan movie next to me.
Yeah,
he's having a great time.
He's having a great time. He was
love
like,
this for him.
Yeah, he's like, I know this isn't what actually happened, but I'm having a great time.
Yeah, you got to appreciate that there's like a place and a moment for all these shows and
for all of it.
Yeah.
But it was just it was quite crazy to literally go through the show and was like, this what did they not have a second draft?
The dialogue.
That's the thing. I'm like, you had to have noticed
so bad. The dialogue.
It's written as a script. Like,
yeah, it was. They published it as a script.
It's
so I was like,
published as a script. I don't believe we'll get it because I know our CEO and I have a feeling he probably hated the tour version and will not bring it, much like he does not like Frozen and will not bring Frozen to Des Moines. So I don't.
What was like the most tech heavy show that you guys had during your tenure at Dempak?
That's a great question. Tech heavy.
Because I could imagine this is probably a nightmare.
I mean, the play that goes wrong is...
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah, that was... Yeah. But
yeah, I mean, listen, if you're a Harry Potter stan and...
There is one point
Did you
where...
like
Like is such a big word.
Like
you know what I mean?
Big word.
Okay.
Like is such a big... It's such a strong term.
I had a good time. And then
I enjoyed myself.
And then it ran a little too long,
it's very long.
Even though it was condensed.
I will say the first 30 minutes,
Adam had no idea what was going on
because they
were
cut
just fast forwarding
so much from the first show.
Yeah.
That because they have to get you from like the sorting hat of the first year to the third year. So you just
like 5 minutes.
And
it
like
was crazy.
Genuinely, I leaned over and I was like, bitch, I do not know what is going on, but I am living. Because the magic is like a spectacle wise, like flawless. Like I will probably never see cooler stage effects in my life. There was one point where Harry like leaves his office. He puts a cloak. It's very cloak heavy. He puts his cloak on.
Yes.
The door closes behind him. You see him go to like the phone booth, like the phone box. And he like does the call so he can leave the Ministry of Magic. And then the cloak gets sucked into the phone and there's nobody there. I do not know. There was a figure under a cloak. The cloak gets sucked into the phone, and there's nothing there. I was like,
this is when I'm finding somebody who works at the theater, and I'm like, I need a fucking backstage tour.
No, wait, hold on. I have to tell you.
just need
Okay.
to know.
Craziest part of the show is they take polyjuice potion. The 3 students take polyjuice potion to turn into Harry, Ron, and Hermione. So I was like, oh, I wonder how they're going to do this, right? I'm sure it'll be cool. Cool? Okay, great. They have these big cloaks on. They like do this like acting, like they pull their hands.
A lot of movement to
they
kind
pull
of
their
help.
hands into the cloak. And I was like, oh, that's fun. Like, okay, fine. They're like, you can like hear, they have like bone breaking sounds, which is like truly horrendous. It's very it's very The Substance.
Substance.
It's just like The Substance.
And then, I am not kidding.
They go inside their cloak.
Their head comes down into the cloak, and then in the same cloak, the other actor comes out. And I literally was like, what? What? They do it 3 times, and every time there was like an audience applause because we were like, it's the same cloak. Like, I don't even know how you would get behind someone and have it still look there would be so much shuffling of arms that I don't even know how. It was crazy.
Wow,
it was crazy.
It was crazy, girl. It was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I had a good time for a little bit, and then just got tired at the end. I was like, oh my gosh,
that checks.
And the first act has most of the magic.
Yeah, most of the magic in the first act. Because the second act is really, I mean, it's just more dramatic. Like, we're going to resolve all of the stakes. But I was like, but these aren't real. I was like,
well, okay, RJ last night was like, but I knew they were going to be fine at the end. And I was like,
yeah, that's every
every show ever.
Right.
Like, it's going to end well.
But it was just like, yeah. They did kind of gay bait you on one of the characters. It's like very queer coded. And then in the condensed version, it's like very clear that like it's ambiguous. Like maybe they are queer. But Adam's niece, who did read the book, she was like, oh no, yeah, they do an epilogue, and he
marries Rose.
He marries a woman. And I was like, oh, well,
Mm.
that's a damn shame.
Well, of course he's gonna marry a woman.
Right, shame.
Well, that's the only option.
Yeah.
Who else is he gonna marry?
Right.
According to what's her face?
Well,
yeah.
Anyway,
but I had a great dirty martini right before the show. So
you're living my dream.
And some truffle parm fries.
2026 me. That will be me.
That'll be you. You're gonna work up to a dirty martini.
That's my goal. I'm having a dirty martini.
The olives.
Yes.
Yeah.
Big fat blue cheese olives.
Yes.
Have I started?
Something about it. If it gets, I love a little dirty, extra
so
dirty.
Cool.
Not served in a martini glass. Served in a gimlet.
They put it in a gimlet. That was weird.
That is weird. Okay. What theater?
Was it the Nederlander?
Nederlander.
Yeah.
Formerly the Oriental.
Oop.
Oh boy. So we're excited. Next, in like a few weeks, we're gonna see Betrayal over at the Goodman with oh my god, I'm blanking on her name. Mad About You.
Her.
Helen Hunt.
Helen
Ladies and
Hunt.
gentlemen.
So excited.
I don't know if Helen Hunt. I don't know if Mad About You would have been the first thing I said.
I would have said Twisters, right?
Twister.
No, that's her sister.
Twister.
Wait, oh no, that's her. Not what's the other Hunt?
Bonnie. That's cheaper by the dozen.
That's Sally.
That is cheaper by the dozen.
Mm-hmm.
That's Sally.
Yeah, I would have said Twister for Helen.
Cheaper by the dozen, famously the height of the Hillary Lindsay
drama.
God.
Oh.
Who's Hillary Lindsay?
Hillary
and Lindsay Lohan.
When Lindsay Lohan and Hillary Rodham Clinton were beefing.
No, that wasn't the pinnacle of that. That was during it was during the Freaky Friday Cinderella story, because that was Chad Michael Murray was in both of those.
Was in both, yeah. You know what? I loved Cinderella story, honey. I lived.
Sure.
Not Jennifer Saunders.
Jennifer Coolidge.
Jennifer Coolidge, honey.
Oh, Tom.
Huh?
Superman is the oldest son in Cheaper by the Dozen.
Oh my God.
Oh, yes.
Brandon Routh.
Nope, that's not his name.
Smallville.
Tom.
Yep.
Not Felton.
To be completely honest, I did in fact watch this movie maybe 2 weeks ago.
Cheaper by the Dozen?
Cheaper by the Dozen?
Yes, because I did the thing on Disney Plus where I went to their channels to see what's on, and they were playing Cheaper by the Dozen. And I was like, you know what? I haven't watched this in quite some time. And I turned it on. Tom, not Holland. Welling.
And
my sister had the
still looks good.
My sister had the biggest girl crush on Piper Perabo, so we watched because she watched Coyote Ugly. And
oh my God, Coyote Ugly! I watched iconic. Coyote Ugly is such a good movie.
Coyote Ugly is so good. They should do a musical.
Coyote Ugly would make a great musical,
right?
Yeah.
Like a Natasha and Pierre.
Yeah,
where you put a bar on stage and you get to sit at the bar.
I've never seen it.
Because she's a songwriter too, so it would just be perfect.
Is it a musical? Kind
of.
of.
Remember, she sings the song, and then Leanne Rimes comes and sings.
Yes. Oh my God.
Don't you know?
You should watch it, Adam.
Can't fight the moonlight. No.
Maybe that will
showcase
in our
put it in my birthday.
Our Orlando suite. We'll have a movie night.
I got it. There's some movies I need Adam to watch. Charlie's Angels Full Throttle because Academy Award nominee Demi Moore was that
was the OG. She's not in Full Throttle, or she's in the OG.
No, she's in the Full Throttle. In the OG, it was Sam. What's his face?
That's right, that boy.
Yeah,
Full Throttle. American and Ashley are in Full Throttle. Fun fact.
Who are they?
They make a little cameo when I forget.
No. I'm asking who is that?
Well, I think that's been enough, right? Is that good?
Yeah, we're doing a
stretch it out for an hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We made it.
All right, don't forget
they were fighting over Aaron Carter.
Oh.
They fought.
Oh,
they fight over multiple. They do so many things. You have to
Wait, Lindsay crashed the premiere of Cheaper by the Dozen to get back at Hillary for crashing her Freaky Friday premiere.
So Hillary went to the Freaky Friday premiere, I believe, with Chad Michael Murray because they were filming Cinderella Story, and then Lindsay went to Cheaper by the Dozen
with Aaron.
And then Lindsay hosted SNL and talked shit about Hillary. And Hillary went on. She was like, "Well, she's
the Lindsay Lohan, the Disney Debbie Downer. Is that hosting?
Yes.
Yes, it's that episode.
Wow.
Yeah.
Iconic SNL
when
skit.
Jimmy Fallon couldn't never keep it together.
Jimmy never keeps it together.
Cannot do it. I'm like, what are we doing, Jimmy?
Someone Thank You Papa on Reddit posted, after Aaron died, Hillary made a tribute post to him on Instagram and Lindsay liked it.
See, they've buried the hatch.
They buried it.
I would hope so 20 years later.
I was going to say they're both moms now.
Yeah. Lindsay's making her her Netflix
she is
movies.
The queen.
I didn't watch that. Did you watch that movie? Her little holiday movie?
Adam watched
I watched Katya and Trixie watch it. That's what I watched.
Yes.
You watched them watch it?
Yeah. I sometimes watch them watching because it's I get all of the note. You get the high points.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yes, I watched the Lindsay Lohan movie was better than Hot Frosty. I will say.
Sure.
I agree.
It looks more interesting in plot.
Yeah.
Who's the guy in it?
It was a cute rom-com.
Ian Harding, he was in Pretty Little Liars.
Oh, okay. Kristen's
the mom.
We love.
The mother.
Mm-hmm.
And she's our mother.
Tim Meadows is in it.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
I think I just don't like Tim Meadows.
Really?
Yeah, I just feel like he gives the same energy in every role he's ever in.
Yeah, he's like a deadpan.
He always plays exactly him, and it's not anything I'm ever interested in. So I don't think it's not for me. It just doesn't work for me. But I get why other people find it enjoyable. Like Tina Fey, I think loves it.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, don't forget, you can join Close Friends for those 3 bonus episodes this month. We're closing up the month with the farts trip.
Deep fart.
Deep
Came
farts.
out yesterday.
Yeah. And Miranda's long day's journey into Orlando.
Best trip ever.
And then next month, Casey, it is Valentine's Day. And we do have a tradition for Valentine's every year, so maybe it's the remix, the return.
A creamy puff.
I have been thinking about that cinnabon fucking cheesecake
all
for
year.
A year. I've been thinking about it.
God.
They did a bit on Saturday Night Live where they had like a cinnabon cake that they were eating in that like gym sketch, and I was like, that sounds because
Doughboys fully will just do like number 2, number 3, right?
Yeah,
if they go back. Yeah, I think that's our February gig every year. Tell Joe, hey, you know what? Once
pony up.
No Skinnylicious, honey.
No Skinnylicious.
No deserve no skinny menu. Please.
Yeah, not till 2026, and we can go back to Skinnylicious.
Right. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That little deficit.
You think what?
She's still half deficit. I have my Linkazine.
No.
Yeah, she's deaf. She's definitely deaf. Joe's always like, you cannot hear. I say what before he's finished even talking. So
we'll tell him to have something interesting to say.
Yeah.
Exactly. But yeah, I mean, it's just been so gross. I don't know how y'all do it other places, because it's like once it's like cold and wet and
this is
it's like
it doesn't really get wet though.
Oh,
it's dry up here.
It's
dry.
wet. It's wet
been
here.
it's at least been sunny and cold.
Our snow is melted.
Our
ice is melted.
Not all. I still have like a little patch in my backyard.
There's ice in the Chicago River though.
Oh yeah.
Sunday it's gonna be 78 here.
Wow, gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
So it's gonna be a little rainy this week, but then this weekend it's gonna be beautiful.
But you know what? All I have to think about is the fact that come June, it's gonna be like 78 here, and you're gonna be like, it's 104.
Yeah. It's 200 degrees.
Take those moments.
It's the surface of the sun.
Yeah,
and wet, still wet,
and
still wet.
All right, girlies. Thanks for listening this week. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Keep it cute.
Okay.
Discovering voices, building worlds. The Ampliverse.